Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you the easiest way to create kiss cut sticker sheets using Canva and Cricut Design Space. Now, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and it just seems like something's missing. Either they go through the whole video and they don't go through the Cricut settings, or the video is not self-explanatory. They may skip some steps thinking that the viewer knows what they're talking about. So I'm really going to break this down to where you are going to know how to create these sticker sheets by the end of this video. The first thing you're going to do is open up Canva. I do have the Pro version, and you're going to create a new design. Go down to custom size. Make sure you convert to inches, and you're going to type in 6.75 by 9.25 inches and hit create design. Now this is where you're going to build your banner and upload your PNG stickers on two separate pages. The reason why we do two separate pages is because the PNG file is going to be kiss cut. We do not want our banner to be a sticker. We want that to be part of the sheet. So to create my banner, I went into shapes or elements, then shapes, and the circular square, or the square with the circular edges, and I just stretched it out to my liking. And I typed in my Honey the Bear Autumn Fall using this font. Now, once you have your banner created and you've uploaded all your PNG stickers and spaced them evenly how you want them to be spaced on the actual sticker sheet, you're going to go ahead and share. Click download. You're going to make sure it says PNG transparent. Make sure both are selected and hit download. And it's going to download itself directly to your computer. You're just going to have to extract the file since you downloaded more than one thing. Next, you're going to open up your Cricut Design Space and you're going to click on Create New Project in the top right-hand corner. Then once you get to this screen, you're going to hit Upload and the banner on the left-hand side. And this is where you're going to upload your PNG banner and stickers. Click Upload Image. Drag and drop your first image in. And so what we want to do is I'm going to crop this because that's a lot of space that we don't need. And I'm going to hit accept and continue, and we're going to make sure it's a flat graphic. Since I already have the sticker, I'm not going to name it. This is just for training purposes. And so it's going to upload your banner. Now it's going to come in large. You can definitely resize it later. But if you want to do it now, you can just click the red icon and click auto resize. Then we're just going to do the same thing with our stickers. We're going to drag and drop and follow the same process as before. Now we have our banner and our stickers uploaded separately on Cricut Design Space. You can go ahead and resize it down. We're going to do that again later. But the first thing we need to do is go to Shapes and click on Square. And we're going to size this square. Now this is going to be the size of our sticker sheet. We're going to size it 4.53 by 6.51, and we're going to lock that in. We're also going to change the background after we apply our banner and our stickers, and we definitely want to right click and send it to the back. And we're just going to size it up where we like it. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to align it. So we're going to highlight at the top. We're going to click align and center horizontally. And it's going to make sure that Honey the Bear is in the center of my sticker sheet. And we're going to change the background to white. We're going to highlight both and we're going to flatten it. Flattening is the same as combining them together so that they both don't move. So now we're going to go ahead and start creating the Kiss Cut stickers. So we're going to send our sticker sheet completely to the back. We're going to align our stickers directly on top of the white. Now you want to make sure you leave a little space because you definitely going to, since it's going to be a kiss cut, you want to make sure that the white liner is not outside of the sticker sheet. So we're going to click on create sticker, click on kiss cut, and I always like to use the thin. It gives me the perfect border around the stickers, and I hit apply. You could definitely get a square just to kind of make sure you're on. You see how I'm kind of off? So with that white background, it's kind of hard to really see what you're doing. So if you want to put a black square behind it to make sure you're fine, then do so. Sometimes my stickers moves around, so I have to kind of hit back because the kiss cut part separates from the sticker. Why does it do that? I don't know, but we're going to highlight everything and we're going to center horizontally and we're going to highlight everything again and we're going to group it all together. Now, if you made it to this part, you are in the green. We are halfway home, okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab another square and we're going to do the same size, 4.53 by 6.51. And we're going to duplicate this square twice. The reason why we're duplicating the square twice is because we want the outside of the sticker sheet to cut out 3 times. We want that sharp cut. Now that you have your 2 squares, we're going to, they don't have to be perfect, they just need to be on top of each other. But we need to change each of them white. And we're going to highlight both of them. And we're going to center horizontally and we're going to center it. Now they're right behind each other. We're going to highlight both again. We're going to drag it as close as we can on top of our sticker sheet and we're going to right click this and send it directly to the back. And we're going to do the same thing. Highlight everything, click align, center horizontally, align, center. Now we're going to group it together. Now everything is together. We're going to create another square and we're going to size this 6.82 by 9.32. This is the largest you can cut when it comes to an 8 by 11 sticker sheet. So now we're going to delete this square later, but we're going to send this to the back and we're going to try to fit 2 of these sticker sheets on top of this square. We're going to turn it 90 degrees and we're going to get it as close as we can so that we can fit 2 of these sheets on here because we're trying to utilize all our resources and all our paper. We want to get as much stickers as we can on 1 sheet of sticker sheet paper. Once you have everything aligned perfectly, we're going to delete the square behind it. We're going to highlight everything and we're going to click on align and we're going to center horizontally to make sure everything is straight. We're going to highlight again and we're going to click attach. Now it's 1 attachment. Now I'm not going to save this because I already have this saved in my my stuff folder. So if it looks like this, you did everything correct. You're halfway home. Well, you're more than halfway home. You at home right now. Now you just got to kick your shoes off and get on the couch. So we are about there. So next thing we need to do is we need to print. So I am using my Epson 2800 printer. We're going to open up our print settings. And I am using a matte sticker paper, so I'm going to change mine to premium matte. And we're always going to make sure the quality is high. Then we're going to hit print. Okay, so these are the items that you're going to need. So you're going to need some self-adhesive laminating sheets, some sticker paper. Now this is the sticker paper that I chose. You can use any one that people use, HTV Ront, if they prefer that, you can do that as well. But these are water resistant sticker paper, but I do apply the self-adhesive laminated sheets. You can do clear or the holographic ones, which I really like. I'll leave these in the description box below. You have different, kinds. You have hearts. You can get this sorted if you want to. Different kinds in there. Your preference for your stickers, but you definitely need one of these to cover your stickers just for extra durability and to make it extra water resistant. Now, this next step is very important. Okay, now I've played around with these settings a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes, which I am going to show those mistakes at the end of the video. But your Cricut material settings is very important. If not, it's going to be too much pressure. It's going to cut through. If you don't have this right, it's going to mess everything up. So you're going to click on Browse Material. And you're going to go all the way to the bottom where it says Material Settings. And it's going to give you a whole list of materials. Now, for some reason, I'm not sure if it's just because of my Cricut Explorer, but I cannot add new material. So I had to edit and adjust a pre-existing set material. And I chose printable sticker paper clear no liner. And I'm going to go over the settings that I used. So you're going to hit edit. And I have the top one at 230, then I have 170 for kiss cut, and then die cut I have 285. Now this is what works for me, so you kind of have to play around with it to find the sweet spot of your Cricut, but this is what works for me. Okay, when it came to my pressure, I clicked more and more. And now we're just going to prep our sticker sheet. And let's test the product, make sure everything's fine. See, there's no cuts on the back. And we want to make sure that we are able to, perfect. You see that? Perfect. This is what you want it to look like. Right here, it's actually cutting through. That means the pressure is too high. You kind of have to play around this one. See, it's coming out. That one, this is something that I wouldn't sell as a kiss cut, obviously, because they're supposed to still be attached to the sticker paper. This one, it cut completely off, so just make sure you calibrate. You see how it's a light on, you know, the white part on one side, but on this side it's kind of cut real bad. So always make sure you calibrate your machine first if you need to. So these are all the fails. You don't want them to come out like this. You want them to look like this. These are all the rest. That's going to be on my collection of Honey the Bear. We have our strawberry milkshake, Holly Jolly, Lemon Delight, Homebody, which I am, and Day in the Life. And then we have our fall, autumn. But thank you for watching my channel and watching this tutorial. Very quick, very easy. I try to make it as short as possible, but you know, I like to make it a little lengthy if I have to explain it, because some people need that step-by-step guide. And this is beginner friendly video as well, so that's why I made it this lengthy. Y'all, it took me 3 days to make this one video. I've been trying to upload this video for 3 days, and if you follow my vlogs, you already know I explain this in my vlogs. I am a mom of 5, and you're probably a mom watching me as well, and it can be difficult to just find time to do things that you love. And if you don't take anything from this video, you already know I like to do the words of wisdom at the end of the video, but you can do this. I have a special needs child. I have 2 children under the age of 2. I have 3 teenagers. I have a husband to feed. You know, that's an extra child. And it can be a lot, but I don't want you to get discouraged. I am in my mid-30s and I'm starting my business now because I believe in myself and I believe this is going to pay off in the future. And I'm doing this not only for myself and for financial freedom, but for my family. And as long as you have that in mind when you're doing something, there is no place to go but up. You hear me? And I'm going to try to post videos twice a week. I'm just going to have to put it on my calendar and make the time, either before work or after work. But the goal is not to work, okay? If you enjoyed this video and found it very helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a heart in the comments down below. Also share and subscribe because I'll be uploading more videos just like this one. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.